came from Louisiana to train this horse with a purpose. With a purpose. Now, my friend, we're going to do lots of different things. We're jumping from one place to the other, one part to the next. I don't know what we're going to do, but I know I want to do what is best for this horse. Pastor and I talked a while ago. When I talked last week, I said, God, I want only what you want. You know what's best for me, so that's what I want. I said them words right in there just a minute ago. If God wants to send rain, I'll take it. Oh, I ask him, please, just hold it off till we get through so all these folks won't get wet. But my friend, whatever God sends, I'll take. God knows best. Now then, this horse, what is he? He's just a plain old untrained horse. My friend, I don't know about you around here, but untrained horses are pretty cheap. If I had took every horse somebody wanted to give me, I'd have 50 to 75 horses in my pasture. I'll bring it to you and I'll deliver it for nothing. Horses are cheap. But you take a good old using horse, you can't buy one. Unless you go to the bank and borrow big money. Because they're valuable. God needs good using men and women. I had an old horse. He was so ugly, my kids didn't like him when I got him. They said he looked like got a big old goose on his side right there, big old paint mark. Said his head looked like a watermelon. They didn't like Bird. But Bird turned out to be a good old using horse. Bird saved my life one time. My friend, listen. God is looking for some good using men and women. No, we don't have to win blue ribbons. We don't have to win trophies. All we need is just to give ourselves to God. He'll make the prize out of us. Go ahead, Alex. Are you on? Okay. No, just go ahead.
Okay. Hey, am I on?
You
turn me up.
There you go.
Maybe I gotta turn my head down here to the mic. As we work with this horse, I started out. Paul was talking about me reaching out to him, and you notice how I didn't have to go choke him down or nothing like that. I'm sorry if I
That thing worked yesterday without a blemish, without a first skip. But devil, get out of here. Leave that thing alone.
As we work with this horse here, we have nothing but the best in mind. I'm not here to beat this horse. It's not a rodeo and it's not a competition, okay? But I'm here to say what I mean and mean what I say. As we work with this young man, he's got to go through the trials and testings of life as we go here. I didn't have to rope him, choke him down. If I needed to, we could have found other ways to get our hands on us, but he says, here I am. All right, so that's the first step in this. Now, as we get to going with this horse, we're going to check. Okay? You watch this horse. What is he doing? He's throwing his head up in the air, and all of a sudden, I change my attitude. I change my actions from, he says, I can do that. He says, but you go to flailing your hands like that, and I don't like it. I didn't ask him if he liked this, and I'm not going to ask him if he likes the other things I do to him later on either, okay? I'm not going to hurt him. Am I hurting him? No. I'm not hurting him not one bit, not causing him any pain. He just doubts me. He says, I don't know what you do, crazy man. Standing there flailing your arms in the air, okay? I really haven't yet to meet a single person that works with horses or anything else that stands still with their hands in their chest, okay?
I changed batteries, but change them again.
Paul's gonna go ahead and go through these with you more, okay?
As we work here, watch this horse. See? He's a running backwards. He's got his head up. Now, what's he doing? He's a doubting me. Why is he doubting me? Because he don't know me. How many times do we run backwards from God? Am I hurting him? No, I ain't hurting him. Is he feeling any pain? Zero pain. Zero pain. Now, he's going to get tired of throwing his head up. If I want to do my exercises, I should be able to do them right here. Without him, he said, well, just do your exercise. My friend, listen. God does not handle us. Woo-hoo-hoo! God does not handle us with kid gloves. God tells us like it is. Now, try that.
Yeah.
He tries to help us out as much as he can. That's cold. He don't like a rope on his back. Look at him. Am I making fun of him? No, I'm not. But you see, as we work here, he don't like that. Look at him draw up. Look at him draw up. He said, man, this ain't no fair. I don't like this. Did God ever ask you, do you like that? No.
Good. And watch this, okay? Who's going to change through all this? Did Paul change a while ago when he was flailing his arms and doing his exercise? No. It wasn't Paul who changed. It was the horse who had to make a change. Now, he's starting to think about it and say, there's no sense in doing all this goofy stuff. If I just stand still, everything's cool and okay. He hasn't hurt me yet. We're going to come over here, okay? We need a balanced horse, all right? So we're going to put that rope over there on the other side, down his back, up his neck, okay? Trials and testing. I don't know really what all he's going to be exposed to in life, but at some point, a horse is going to have to deal with a rope, okay? Someone is going to put some kind of rope on a horse, some form or fashion. It may not necessarily be a rope and rope, but it's going to be a rope. Now, we're going to put it around his back legs. He really didn't like it a while ago. Now, don't step on my toes. You stay in your space, okay? I'm going to put my hand up here. He's got to stay in his space, and I'll stay in mine. Look at him there. He's drawing his tail up. He says, man, I don't like this, okay? Watch him. He probably fixing to kick out and tell me what he really thinks about it. Don't do that, okay? Now, think about what you're doing here. Okay, good. Now, watch. You can see this horse's brain starting to go to work. For a second, his feet's wanting to run away with his brain, okay? He draw it up. He wanted to run off. Okay, now stay over there out of my space, okay? God's not going to let you run him over. I'm not going to let this horse run me over. I'm not going to be mean, but I'm going to put my hand up here and say, hey, my space, your space, buddy. Very good, okay? And I'm putting some pressure. You know, you notice how the trials and testings of life, they have pressure with them? They're a little bit more than just a scenario, but you feel some things that go on. You know, you experience things that go on. Very good. And when he handles it well, and he gets to a point where he's accepting of that, we can quit. We can find a good place and say, well, okay, God's with us on all that. But it's up to us. It's up to us to make these changes, okay? It's up to us to be thinking through this. What good would it be if this horse just said, I don't like this and I don't want to do it, and we said, well, have it your way, bud. We'll just leave you alone. He wouldn't be trained. You couldn't do nothing with him. If you got in a pickle later on, he wouldn't have the brains to know how to handle it. And you don't want to be on their back when they're doing that kind of stuff, okay? It's no fun. Yeah, very good. Now, we can go fast with this horse, only as fast as he's going to let us go. All right? So as we work here, the more he allows us to do, the more accepting he is to do these things, the more he's willing to be rideable, trainable, usable here. The more we can do, the faster we can work. Now, we're getting it down here by a saddle cinch, okay? Now, this is something I noticed about this horse. Just while I was reaching out to him, okay? He's a young man. Now, I don't think he's a stud horse or anything like that, but he's a little mouth. Stick your hands over here in his mouth, and he's probably going to bite you. You know the best way to get to keep a horse from biting? You just stay out of his mouth, okay? So I'm going to stay away from his mouth. If there's something he don't like and he wants to reach around and bite me, I'll just stay out of his mouth here, okay? I'm not going to allow it, but, you know, he's thought about it a time or two, but I've also discouraged him from doing that by putting my hand up there. Okay, now we're putting it in his flank. If you don't understand this, anybody ticklish, okay? That guy over there, walk up, grab him in the ribs, he'll jump. He'll hop. And all kinds of stuff. So the same thing with these horses back here where I have this rope, okay? I don't suggest you go home if you have a horse and put a rope here. You'd be so mad at us. All right, you won't think it's funny. That's where they put the rope on the bucking horses to make them buck, okay? There's a purpose there, but today this horse can learn how to carry a rope there. Now we're getting it around his back legs. You know what I'm seeing here? There's a complete change coming over this horse. A while ago, none of this stuff he wanted anything to do with the now. Okay. See his head? See how